Hello, hello. Oh, I know no one is on here yet, but we'll sit around and wait a little bit for some people to hop on. Yes, so I feel like we need the background music because it is awkward where we just sit here waiting for people to join. Um, I don't know if it's later. See. Hello, hello. See that we have one viewer so far. We're waiting for some more people to join us here today. Just give us 1 second as we wait for a couple more folks to get started. And if you're just joining because we went live, then we're just letting you know that this live is going over some scholarship updates, the verification process. So, what do students do after they apply for the Detroit Promise? How do you actually secure your scholarship and work through those next steps? So, if there's anyone that you know who needs to join, who has questions about the Detroit Promise, please tell them to hop on, let them know that we're going live and are available to answer your questions. Hmm. Okay, it's cool. We tried. Yes. So we're gonna go ahead and get it started for anyone who's watching this after the fact. We just wanted to give you all some few updates and let you all know what are the next steps after you sign up for the Detroit Promise. So what are some of the typical things that students ask after they complete their application? So let's start off with that first question. So what do you do? What is the verification process? So after a student applies for the Detroit Promise, we have to know what school you're going to. We have to make sure that you meet the eligibility requirements for the Detroit Promise. So we need you to, if you're going to a community college, upload your transcript. If you're going to a university, then upload your transcript, your college acceptance letter, and if you are attending Michigan State and have below a 3.3, we need you to upload your test scores. This allows us to know one, what school you're going to for our university students, and then for your transcript to verify what school you went to for high school and that you went to Detroit High School's 9th to 12th grade year. We verify your address to make sure that you lived in Detroit. If you have some issues like with your housing or your transcript or your college acceptance letter says an address that is outside of Detroit, you can email us and we can have you fill out a form that allows you to um, submit information about your address and where you live to see if you're eligible for the Detroit Promise scholarship. Because we know living situations can be different. You might be split in time between parents or something like that. So if you are sure that you're eligible for the Detroit Promise, because you have lived in Detroit and maybe your information isn't updated, let us know. We have a process for that. Outside of that, what was your next question? Yeah, sure. So students can get their transcript from their counselor. Counselor is going to be the first person or college advisor, or you have a college prep coordinator. You can always go to them first if you don't know how to get your transcript. They are right there in your school and be able to directly connect you with that person who most likely is your counselor, who will be able to give you your transcript and get the information. Some schools use Parchment. So Parchment is a website in which you can request your transcript. Your counselor will be notified that you are trying to request your transcript to be sent to certain schools. Um, but that's another way you can get your transcript if you're trying to send it to colleges. But for the most part, you can get your transcript from your counselor. It does not have to be an official copy. It can be an unofficial copy. So it can be a screenshot, downloaded PDF. It just has to be your official, I mean, not official transcript. It just has to be your full transcript with ninth through 11th grade. And at this point, it should have your first semester of 12th grade on it. Um, but yes. Um, I think so, or maybe, yeah. So I kind of went over what the steps were for verification. So, like I said, so you're logging into your Detroit Promise account and you're uploading those documents. It's that simple. Literally logging into your Detroit Promise account. If you're having issues logging into your Detroit Promise account, please reach out to us. You can email us at info@detroitpromise.com and you'll be able to get that email updated, if you need an email updated, if it's a password that you're having issues with, whatever the case may be, if you email us, we'll follow up with you to make sure that you have that information. So in terms of, so we verify students every Monday. So every Monday we're looking through what students have uploaded documents and improving or denying them. After we do our initial approval or denial, then we have to send a list to our colleges. So if you have not been having, if you have uploaded your information, you have not received a denial for the Detroit Promise, then most likely your information has been sent to a college, and we are waiting for that college to verify that you are a Detroit Promise student. So we verify on our side, and then your college verifies also. So on our side, we verify every single Monday. So if you are denied for any reason, you will get that email that Monday for why you were denied for the Detroit Promise and whatever next steps you need to take to be approved, or if it's like, you haven't lived in Detroit, so it's really we can't do anything about that, then you would just be denied. But if it's something where you have to come back and re-upload a document or maybe submit that address eligibility form that we have, then you will get that sent to you on Monday. Yes, I partially stated that. So just logging into your Detroit Promise account. So once you log into your Detroit Promise account, you will see that there's a profile section, there's a file section, and then it says log out. You'll be going under that file section, and that's where you upload those documents. Now, if you're a community college, if you marked, I'm planning on attending a community college, you will only see transcripts available for you to upload. But if you marked, I'm a university student, you will be able to see an upload for your college acceptance letter, your transcript, and test scores. But you have to have that marked to unlock your document options. Because for community college students, you only have to upload a transcript. And for students that are going to one of our partner universities, you have to upload at the most 3 documents for Detroit Promise. So making sure you have clearly indicated what type of school you're interested in will allow you to upload the correct document. Okay. And once again, if you have any questions about anything, you can drop them in the chat. We will respond to your comments after the fact. So if you're watching this after we're done going live, definitely will still respond. And you can also DM us, but emailing us works too. Any other questions? Yes, I think for the most part, that is really about it, for in terms of like what you actually need to do. Now, you have to know what school you're going to be able to upload your verification documents. So it's important you start making those decisions about what school you're interested in. If you have not done so, getting those applications submitted. But start going through what schools you have been accepted to, what schools you've been denied from, and really narrowing down that list of schools that you want to attend. If you know what school you're going to go to and you have that acceptance letter, then get it uploaded for the Detroit Promise as soon as possible. You want to just get it out the way, make sure that you have your Detroit Promise set. And once you have that set, you should be good to go on your Detroit Promise side for your scholarship. And just repeat if you have any questions or want to reach us out to us after the fact, please do. We just wanted to give you all that information about verifying your Detroit Promise, uploading those documents is very important because applying is not enough. We need you all to actually confirm and verify that you're going to one of our Detroit Promise schools and that you lived in Detroit and are graduated from a Detroit high school. Okay. See you all.